Well, that's good. Okay, so it's working. I mean, like I said, I think it's working for us.
Oh,
too.
works well.
I'm just worried. I don't want to overdo it. I want to keep that networking. So back to the music and back to the band. What you said that you are planning on getting into the studio this summer. What are you looking to do here? You said you're looking to make an actual full-length EP or maybe just a demo release? What is the goal?
Oh no, the reason why it took us so long to do it is because we want to save up the money and do the big bucks full-on produced album, 10, 11 tracks. And I don't want to. We've been doing it for quite a long time now, and we have built up quite a good fan base. And if we do it, I don't want to go. We could go and record an album for like £1,000, but I don't know how many dollars that would be. But it's, not so much money. You could go and do it for £500. But if we're going to do it, I want to do it justice and make it the best damn rock band or best damn rock album you can get. And obviously that costs a lot of money. So. People who've watched us are always people like, when you're doing your album, but you need the money, and that's what we're saving up to do. And I think when we've got the money, well, we're not too far off now. When we do have the money and it's all ready, and we go into the studio and spend the money, it's going to be a absolutely awesome live album, not live album, studio album. It's going to be brilliant. So, well, that's why we're sort of this summer we're planning on doing it, 10, 11 tracks. It's going to be awesome because people haven't heard our new material only at the live shows, so definitely going to be good.
If you're just joining us, we are hanging out here with Lawrence, the front man of Voodoo Vegas out of how do I say it? Bournemouth? Bournemouth? How do I say the name of the town? Bournemouth. I've got 3 friends out there out in the UK. Gary, Fozzie, who we'll talk about in a second, another little kid named Fozzie, and Chopper, who are going to kick my ass for mispronouncing that word. But where is that? Southern England? Northern England?
The south of England, by the beach.
The south of England. Okay, so this is a similar accent to Chopper. I'm still trying to educate myself on the different accents in England, and I think I've got it now. Okay, so I think I know. I'm starting to learn the lay of the speak. in Great Britain as a big nasal talking New Yorker. So you've been all over the place. You've been playing in Germany, you've played Munich, you've played the UK, Ireland. Who are you playing with? Tell me about some of the experiences you've had. You said you've opened for some really interesting bands. Who is it that you're finding yourself on stage with?
We've played with loads of people in the years. Do you remember there was a band called the Choir Boys? They were pretty good. I don't know if you know, they used to be called the London Choir Boys, I think, in America. That was their name. We've played with a lot of tribute bands, which was quite good. But this summer we've got some big support. Glenn Hughes from Deep Purple, and in the month later we go on a UK tour. Jericho's Fozzy will be. Both of those gigs are awesome. So there's a couple of wrestling fans out there, listener base. Now I want you guys to pay close attention to that, because in here, probably 3 years ago, WWE really helped Chris Jericho out. Promoting Fozzy and Lee at the big venues and giving them a foothold. So they're over in the UK now, touring. I believe they're playing a big festival called Sonosphere. A big massive rock festival. They're playing that, and I think to tie in with that, they're going to be doing a 2-week UK tour, UK and Europe tour, and we're doing all the UK dates with them as the main support band, and we're playing a show in Paris with them as well. And so I imagine that it's got to be especially exciting for you, not just from a Voodoo Vegas perspective, but something else that my listeners don't know that you and I talked about, which is your other passion, where you're not so far removed from what I'm doing here. So tell us a little bit about ministryofslam.com. Yeah, I'm a host on ministryofslam.com. It's sort of the UK's #1 pro wrestling radio show, and we talk the shit about the wrestling. Talk about the weekly show. We got a weekly show on that goes on. I think it's 8 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time, and I think that's 3 o'clock.
Around 3 o'clock.
Silly time difference. It's 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, we're on tomorrow night, every Sunday night, and tomorrow night's our 100th show. I've been on it since last January last year, The reason why I got on it was that Lee, the show host, got in contact with me and asked to use one of our songs as the show's theme tune. And I was like, definitely, because I was a big wrestling fan, and I thought this would be great promotion for the band. And then he found out that I was a big wrestling fan, and then he asked me to be part of the show. So, and I've been on there ever since, and we've built up a really strong fan base from that, and all the listeners are great, and it's good fun going on there talking about wrestling. I don't know, is wrestling still massive in America? I guess it is.
Oh my God.
It must be huge, is it?
Yeah, it's huge. It is a gigantic industry in the United States. There's a clear divide. I would say, half the country thinks it's worthless and needs to go away for society, but then the other half of the country is like, shut the fuck up, it's entertainment, we're enjoying ourselves. So there's a massive following.
Is this sort of thing some people don't want to admit they're wrestling fans, but then when they admit to other wrestling fans that they all start chatting to each other. But you guys get it in bars, don't you? And people, like, you get pay-per-views in bars with people go and do drinking.
Oh my God, yeah.
Bars and
I used to go all the time to watch a pay-per-view, buy a cheeseburger at some pub, just so I could sit there and watch the show for free. Not so much anymore. I've never had time to watch any longer, but I know that, especially in the States, what's happened here is that a lot of the mainstream stars from wrestling have made that leap over into the movies. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, Chris Jericho has been all over television and VH1 and other channels. So I think one of the reasons wrestling is staying alive in this country the way it is because those stars are branching out into other venues, movies and television and such, and songs. I think that's what's keeping it going, ultimately. I mean, do you guys notice that over there, or do you kind of get those, Dwayne Johnson Rock movies and all that nonsense?
Yeah, we do, but we get them over here. I mean, wrestling isn't so mainstream over here. It's sort of tied up to cable TV, and you have to pay to watch most of wrestling over here, especially WWE. TNA is rubbish. So you have to pay for the WWE over here on cable TV. So it's kind of a luxury thing for a lot of people, unless they download it illegally. But yeah, it's bigger. We get all the Rock movies, and we get all the movies and everything over here. But it's not so mainstream at all. It's not on any of the sports networks or anything like that.
Sure.
So it's okay though. I mean, I like wrestling, but I've obviously had to watch a hell of a lot more since I've been on the show. It's fun, but sometimes, like, oh man, I don't really want to spend my Sunday afternoon watching shitty rubbish wrestling. But you have to watch some of it. But it's good. It's WrestleMania next week, so it sort of builds up to the good stuff.
It's a gig now, right? It's just another job. Now it's become work. No, that's all right though.
Yeah, it's good fun. It's good fun, but I think if the wrestling's bad, then sometimes it's a bit ugh. Yeah, but then you get to rip it to pieces on the radio, so that's fun, and I like talking about it when it's fun like that. So it's good.
And I'll tell them again.
So I love being on the air.
If you're out tomorrow, we know that our own Ebo is going to be on ITMI Channel 1 tomorrow doing her DJ show in the afternoon. If you want to check out some wrestling, you can go to www.ministryofslam.com. You can hear Lawrence and the boys over there doing their wrestling show. There is a chat room attached to that show, and good fun. And I was checking out the site over there as well, so I may kind of tune in myself tomorrow if I've got some time and take a listen, and I look forward to hearing it, man. So what's next?
Yeah, man. What's the
Go ahead.
Sorry, what's the phone number? Because people are asking me on Twitter, how can they phone in or something?
I'm having difficulty with the phone line. There's supposed to be a phone number to call in, and apparently my Skype number's not working because I gave it out earlier too, and I'm thinking that maybe I forgot to pay the bill on that Skype phone number that I have. There's another station phone number out there, but it's not active right now. So I know I dropped the ball. Sorry, my fault.
Oh, that's all right.
But
cool.
Yeah, no, we normally can take callers. Just tonight I'm running on rubbish. So what are you gonna do? But so basically, then where does it go from here? I mean, you guys are you've got momentum. You're getting the good gigs. You're following with great bands. You've got a massive following in the UK. What is your next step? What is the next thing that you want to do that will launch Voodoo Vegas to superstardom?
The Voodoo Vegas album. That's what we need. That's what everyone's asking for. When we do it, like I say, it's going to be like shit, man, this album is absolutely awesome. I've got so much faith in that, because we go and play all these shows and get people pumped up, and we've been selling this live album, which is good. It sounds really good, but it's over 2 years old now, and live albums really are a mark in the timeline of a band. And I feel a studio album, is a timeline, is a mark in the timeline of a band, but obviously it lasts a lot longer because it's the studio album. So when we do it, it's gonna be. We'll get in contact with you guys, and maybe we can come back on the show and play some tracks. But I truly believe when we do the studio album, it's going to lead to so many more things. And we were planning on doing it in the summer, but we've had some people talking to us, and now they've told us to put it off until after we do the Fozzy thing. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put it off until after we've supported Fozzy. We possibly might have some people helping us out with the paying of recording the album. So that's sort of like inner workings and being worked on at the moment. So everything's going well. We're just building up the fan base and just working hard. And when we do the album, it's going to be awesome. That's what we need. That's what people want. So we're going to do it this summer.
Looking forward to it, man. Well, and listen, you've got a friend here in itmiradio.com. You've got a friend at Chaotic Radio. I'm sure some of the other shows can help out. I've already got So Unkind as part of our regular rotation that the DJ plays when nobody's on the air. It's always in there, and I've gotten great responses from the song. I'm going to play it actually as we wrap and wind down here, and I go to commercial break. Let the fans hear So Unkind once again. Go ahead.
I was thinking if people like So Unkind, what I like to say is if they do, search us on Facebook, look up Voodoo Vegas, and maybe right on the wall, on the Voodoo Vegas Facebook wall, and just say they heard me on the show, and I'll send them the song like a free MP3. So yeah, or look up the video as well. The video is excellent for this song.
It is, YouTube. By the way. It's a really good video, by the way. I saw that too. www.facebook.com,
we got it for free.
Facebook.com/Voodoo Vegas.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Voodoo Vegas. Yeah.
All right, Voodoo Vegas.
Yeah, right on the wall, and I'll just say they heard me on the show, and I'll send them the song. I'll send it to them
awesome.
by tomorrow morning.
Can't get any better than that, kids. Awesome. Oh man. Well, listen, Lawrence, I want to thank you so much for coming and spending some time. I know it's late as all get out. I know it's you've had a long evening. I'm sure you put down a few good beers on your own. So I want to wind up, but before you go, I want to ask you if you would be willing and so kind as to give us a little bit of a station ID, a little voice drop, and letting the people know who you are, the fact that, hey, this is Lawrence from Voodoo Vegas, you're listening to ITMI Radio. If you could do that kind of stuff for us before you go, man, I'd be in your debt.
Yeah, man, says, hello, this is Lawrence, I'm from...
Yeah, give me that
ITMI
nice
Radio,
liner. Yeah, give me that little liner.
Okay, cool, right, ready?
Go for it.
Alright, cool. Hey guys, this is Lawrence from Voodoo Vegas, and you are listening to ITMI Radio for all the rock you need. And all the talk, I believe. Is that good?
Right up my alley, man. Right up my alley. You're a scholar and a gentleman. Thank you. Folks, we've been listening to Lawrence from Voodoo Vegas. Check him out at voodoovegas.com. Friend them, fan them, find them on facebook.com/Voodoo Vegas. This is going to be the next big thing. When we get these guys played in America, it's going to blow the hell up. I know it will.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Anytime.
You got a great show, man. It's good.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. Well, listen, go get some rest, and you and I will be in touch.
Excellent. Cheers, man. Take care. Have a good show.
Thank you, sir.
Very much. See you later. Bye-bye.
Why are you so unkind?